All right, so you found the perfect lot to build your dream home, and you find out that there's a 200-year-old red oak tree planted in the backyard. What do? Cut it? Nah, you built the perfect smart home around it. Big shout out to M Architecture and Gifford Construction for the design of this masterpiece. Let's go up front and check it out. All right, so this is what this home is gonna look like when we're done. This is what it looks like now. This is phase one of our smart tree house. If you didn't know, this home is built around a 200-year-old oak tree, and it's automated, it's smart, a lot going on in here. I'm gonna give y'all a full walkthrough. Let's go check it out. All right, so right now we're in the game room, and I need you to visualize this because this is phase one. We're all studded, the wiring is in place, but I'm gonna give you a rundown of what's going on in this room. Behind me is going to be a 130-inch ambient acoustic screen with an ultra short throw 4K laser projector by Samsung. We are gonna have in-ceiling speakers around the entire home, and here we have a 5.1. Another add-on that was added earlier is two televisions right here. We're actually gonna have two 55-inch TVs, 133 255-inch TVs, all of them with their individual display, and we're also gonna be pulling audio from each individual source to send it to the receiver upstairs so we can play it through the speakers in the ceiling. This full house is laid out for entertaining, so let me give y'all a quick walkthrough so you can see what's going on. Touch panel here to control that room. We have a pair of in-ceiling speakers above us. This entire area was wired for low voltage LED strips. If we keep walking this way, this is going to be the main living room. Cool thing about here is we're actually gonna have a flip out TV. So when you look at it, it's going to be wood, and then we're gonna have a custom button inside of it that it's actually gonna have a TV come out, flip out, and reverse. Cool stuff going on in here. If we walk this way, as you can see, this home is open concept and it's built out for a lot of entertaining. Speakers in the hallway, speakers in the living room, speakers in the kitchen, speakers everywhere. This over here is one of the offices where in a home like this is where majority of the magic happens. But in this scenario, we're gonna have a logo up here for our client's business. We are set up for a frame TV that's gonna go here to give it that good look from the window in. And then in here is where the elevator goes. Come on. We've made it to the second floor. A lot more entertaining, a lot more speakers, a lot more going on up here. Woo! Come in here. This is the primary bedroom. A couple things that I want to point out in here. One, as you walk in this room, you'll notice that we are pre-wired for future touch panels. There's going to be a touch panel over there that gives control to the entire house. Also has two-way communication to the doorway downstairs. In here, Wi-Fi expansion for future access points. As you can see, there's gonna be some concealed doors into this beautiful master bedroom. We are ready for a Samsung frame that's gonna go in there. A pair of in-ceiling speakers in the ceiling for entertaining and music. And then you're gonna open up this big bay and make your way to the balcony. This is where majority of the partying and entertaining is going to happen. At least that's what I think. We're wired for a pair of in-ceilings right here, another pair of in-ceilings or surface mounted speakers over there. Why? Because eventually we're gonna have a really, really large TV in this corner over here, right in front of the pool. You heard me, this is a pool. It's not construction, it's not finished, but this is actually gonna be about a 5-foot tall pool for you and your friends to come over, listen to some music, and watch the big game. There's a lot of wiring in this house, and it's all going to a rack upstairs. So let's go check that one out. Third floor of this beauty. And I want to show you a big bundle of wires that are going to be the backbone of this home automation system. A couple things that I want to point out here. This is going to be closed off, and we're going to have a rollable rack for us to put all of our low voltage equipment. As you can see, there's a lot of electrical hanging out up here. Why? This is going to be a centralized lighting system. We're going to put a panel here with 5 different modules, some dimmable, some switches. And from the keypads downstairs, we are going to be able to control all of the loads up here. We've done it in a wireless route previously and made some videos about it. In this scenario, we are actually going to be wiring and installing a true centralized lighting system. Not only that, but we're doing a lot of LED work. So all of these purple lines that you see over here are going to be for the LED work. We have LED in the kitchen, in the game room, even in the front of the home. So this right here is where it's going to, this right here is where a lot of the magic, or really the brains, is going to be stored, where the magic happens. Educational moment. The whole purpose of this video is to show you phase one of a smart home. I know right now you're just looking at wooden studs, but there's a lot of things that I want you to take from this. Number one, we've pre-planned for all of the Samsung Frame TVs going on in this house. We actually installed a white box that is going to house the One Connect cable. This is critical to make sure that installation goes well when you're bringing in a Samsung Frame TV. Two, we are pre-wiring for LED lighting throughout the entire house. These are things that were thought about at the designing and architectural stages. Yes, there has been some changes and some add-ons, but at least all of this stuff was planned out at the architectural stages. Three, we pre-planned for even more audio and video that the client actually wants, to give them the option to add it in the future. Keep in mind that wiring at this stage is going to be easier, more convenient, and even cheaper for your home. So if you are building a home, make sure to wire it with extra stuff. That way, you never know what may come up in the future, and you may want to do some add-ons. Another great tip, there is a link below. We do design, equipment installation, and we do travel for certain projects. We would love to assist you, so if you have any questions, click that link below. Anything that you want to know, please comment it below. We do have a Q&A series, which we're going to be dropping another video to answer all of the questions that we already don't discuss in our videos. Outside of that, I do appreciate you for tuning in today. Like always, we're here to help. Don't forget to look, listen, and live with Empire AV. We'll see you next week.